Sword of the Demon Hunter Episode 19 is a deeply emotional and action-packed chapter that explores the meaning of family, the burden of immortality, and the sacrifices demanded by duty. Set in the turbulent final years of the Edo period, the episode opens with a sense of nostalgia and change as old friends gather, spar, and reflect on the passage of time. The story centers on Jinta, the former outsider who became a guardian and demon hunter, and his circle of companions, each wrestling with their own destinies as the world around them shifts toward revolution and uncertainty. The episode begins with a sparring match, a scene that's both playful and poignant. Jinta's swordsmanship is praised, but there's a sense of humility and regret as he admits he's never wielded his blade on a true battlefield. The banter between friends and family is warm, filled with teasing about marriage, children, and the future. Kinu, Jinya, Nomari, and Tadanobu all share moments of laughter and vulnerability, revealing how much their relationships have grown over the years. The dialogue is laced with gentle reminders that time is passing, and that the bonds they've built are precious and fragile. As the group relaxes in the soba shop, the conversation turns to the realities of aging and loss. Hyoma, the shop's patriarch, offers wisdom about cherishing the present and not letting the fear of goodbye overshadow the joy of living. He reminds Jinta and the others that their long lifespans mean they will experience many losses, but that the beauty of those memories is proof of a life well lived. The scene is bittersweet, as Hyoma's words foreshadow his own passing. He gathers his family for a final moment together, asking Ofu to hold hands with Jinya and Nomari, and then quietly retires to his room, never to wake again. The aftermath of Hyoma's death is raw and honest. Ofu and Jinya grieve, reflecting on the inevitability of loss and the pain of outliving loved ones. Ofu admits she tried to push Hyoma away to avoid heartbreak, but his kindness made it impossible. The episode doesn't shy away from the reality that immortality and longevity come with a heavy price, the constant cycle of attachment and loss. Jinya comforts Ofu, promising to stay by her side, and the two share a quiet moment of understanding. Amidst the mourning, the episode shifts gears as Jinya announces his decision to leave Edo and join the fight to overthrow the shogunate in Kyoto. He explains that the government has collapsed, and that, as a samurai, his loyalty to Tokugawa must be balanced with his duty to protect the powerless. Kinu, his wife, is determined to go with him, revealing her own samurai blood and headstrong nature. The farewell is heartfelt, with Jinta and Ofu offering their blessings and encouragement. Jinya's resolve to embrace death, if necessary for a brighter future, underscores the episode's themes of sacrifice and purpose. The peace is shattered when a mysterious assassin arrives, sent by a powerful master within the shogunate to eliminate Neotsugu, an administrative clerk accused of stealing official documents. The confrontation escalates quickly, with the assassin revealing his indomitable, demon-like body and threatening to kill anyone who stands in his way. Jinta steps forward, declaring his calling as a demon hunter and refusing to back down. The ensuing battle is intense, with Jinta's swordsmanship tested against the assassin's supernatural strength. Naotsugu, despite being the target, refuses to flee, insisting on standing his ground as a samurai. The fight is brutal, with Jinta and Naotsugu both risking their lives to protect each other. The assassin taunts them, claiming that no blade is sharp enough to cut through his body, and that demons are incompatible with humans. The struggle is not just physical, but philosophical, as Jinta and his friends grapple with the meaning of their existence and the choices they must make. In the heat of battle, Jinta's resolve is unwavering. He fights not just for survival, but for the values he holds dear, loyalty, friendship, and the hope for a better future. The episode highlights the tension between duty and desire, as Jinta is forced to choose between his role as a demon hunter and his longing for a normal life. The assassin's words about demons living under the spell of their emotions and perishing in the name of their purpose resonate with Jinta, who admits that his way of life now feels encumbering. The turning point comes when Natsugu finally flees, prompting the assassin to abandon the fight. Jinta is left to reflect on the nature of change and the importance of living in the present. The soba shop scene returns, with Hyoma's earlier advice echoing in Jinta's mind. The episode closes with a sense of acceptance and hope, as Jinta and his friends prepare to face the challenges ahead, knowing that loss and change are inevitable, but that the bonds they've forged will endure. Sword of the Demon Hunter Episode 19 is a masterful blend of action, emotion, and philosophical reflection. The episode explores the complexities of immortality, the pain of outliving loved ones, and the courage required to pursue one's purpose in a world filled with uncertainty. The characters' struggles are universal, touching on themes of family, duty, and the search for meaning in the face of loss. The ending is both somber and uplifting. Hyoma's death is a reminder that even the strongest bonds must eventually be broken, but his legacy lives on in the wisdom he imparts and the love he shares. Jinya's decision to fight for a new era, Kinyu's unwavering support, and Jinta's commitment to his calling all speak to the resilience of the human spirit. The battle with the assassin serves as a metaphor for the internal and external conflicts each character faces, and the episode's final moments offer a sense of closure and anticipation for what lies ahead. Fans of Sword of the Demon Hunter will find episode 19 to be a powerful and thought-provoking installment. The episode balances intense action with deep emotional resonance, providing insight into the characters' motivations and the world they inhabit. The themes of loss, change, and the importance of living in the present are handled with sensitivity and nuance, making this episode a standout in the series.